Okay.
some are not.
Mm.
I have this one where I think it was a few years back lah, when I was I think in secondary 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it was after my CCA, which is about I think 6 plus. I reached home about 7. Yeah, usually for Islam is about in Maghrib timing. Yeah. So what I remember was I was alone, and usually the first thing I do when I go home is I'll go in my house, I'll lock my doors, and my gates and all, put my bag on the sofa, and then I'll on the light. So that's what I did. I went home, I locked my gate, locked my door, put my bag, and I switch on the light. And from my door, I will see the kitchen and also my bedroom. And the first thing I saw was my bedroom, and I saw this figure which people call jembalang. Yeah, I don't know what they call it in English, but in Malay it's called jembalang. And the thing was looking at me with red color eyes. It was skinny as hell.
So you saw one black figure
Yeah,
with red eyes.
correct. It's not a black figure. It's, how do you call it? Basically, it looks like a skeleton. The face looks like a skull. Like
So it has a skeleton-looking face.
correct.
Okay.
And it has a few strand of hairs and red color eyes. Mouth was open. Was looking at me from on top of my bed.
Mm.
Yeah, it was lying down, but like this position,
Like
exactly like this. Yeah, was looking at
like
this.
crawling this.
Yes, correct.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was in a shock because I've never seen that thing before in my life. So in a shock, I said, "Oh my effing god!" Yeah, and I straightway just went out of my house while struggling to unlock my gate and my door.
So you basically you went in your house, right?
Yes.
Then after that you closed your door.
Yes.
Then you went to the living room.
Yes.
Then you looked through like a gap, right?
Correct.
Then you see.
It was actually not a gap. It's like a clear view of my whole room.
Okay.
Yeah, and from that area I can see my bed, and that thing was on my bed looking towards me.
With the
Yes,
hands
correct.
just like that. Wow.
Yeah. So I decided to went down and I told my family members, and they don't believe me. They said that I was joking lah, it was like an illusion lah and all that. So I waited for my grandparents to go back, which is about 8 like that, I think. Yeah. So when they come back, I went up with my grandmother, and I told her what happened. I told her what I saw, and she didn't believe me. So since everyone didn't believe me, I just act normal and just think it as like imagination. So when it come to the night part, I was sleeping with my mom and my younger sister, which was a newborn. And she was in a playpen lah. So basically she was a playpen. I was sleeping beside on the floor. Yeah, and every night about 2 to 3 a.m. she will cry.
Just cry.
She will cry randomly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when my parents tried to give her milk, she doesn't want to drink, and it became to a suspicion where this is not normal lah. So I think my father decided to bring us to like someone who knows about this.
So like what you call that, ustaz like that, is it?
Something like that.
So something like the ustaz. Okay.
Yes, someone who knows about it lah, basically, with knowledge. So when we made up with this person, he asked me about the thing, and I explained to him everything lah. And he told me it was a jembalang, yeah. And it was after my newborn sister. So it links up. Everything was. It was a good picture, bigger picture lah, basically.
Yeah.
So that's where everybody believed me, and I was shocked. I was shocked as hell lah. So, but the thing is, I don't know who this thing followed in the house. Yeah, but this thing is in my room. It's not in my parents' room, but it's in my room. So a big guess is maybe I bring it home. I brought it home.
Like at night lah.
Yeah.
Like when you go out, then suddenly you brought back the thing.
Usually at that point of time, I usually go home late night, midnight, something in the morning. Yeah.
So, how you resolve the whole entire thing? Like where did the thing go?
From there onwards, the next day, my father cleansed the house,
Okay.
especially my room. Yeah. So he took the instruction from the person lah, and we did cleansing around the house, every room and every corner of it. And after that day, that thing didn't appear anymore. Yeah.
So the thing just disappeared lah.
Yes, correct.
Wow.
To be honest, actually my room is kind of creepy lah, because for the first few times I slept there, I had a lot of disturbance, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, people knocking on the window, the toilet door opening, closing by itself.
Wait, you mean the toilet door open and close by itself?
Yes.
Okay.
I sleep in a master bedroom, because that room was